ladies, I'm Holly Archuleta. I am going to teach you how to sand your plaques that you have made at your classes. So you should have a board that should have texturizing cream on it and 3 layers of paint. You will have wanted to have waited 1 day to allow all of that cream and paint to dry. It is essential that you do that. Otherwise what happens is you almost get a smeared look with the board or your paint kind of clumps up. So, it's really simple. You want to take a square of sandpaper. It needs to be a low-grade sandpaper. Your teacher should have had some in the class. It needs to be around 150-200 grain. And you're just going to essentially take it. It's also useful to have a dry rag on hand. If not, you can use your hand. It's just a little more messy. But just the biggest principle you want to remember when doing this is you can always go back and sand more. You cannot go back and put paint back on. So start slowly and then continue to go. So you want to just start off softly. This board has been sanded on this side, and so I'm going to sand over here. You just want to start softly, and then as you're sanding, wipe the board. Like I said, my hands are going to get filthy, so you might want to have a dry rag on hand. So just wipe the board. And you can see the texturizing and the paint colors coming through on the board. Wiping the board will allow some of that paint to be removed so you can actually get a good feel for how much you have sanded. So you're just going to continue to do this. You want to make sure that you get your edges and just keep going. There's no wrong or right way. There's no certain place to stop. You're just going to go till it has the desired look that you want. With your rag, you do want to make sure that you're using a dry rag. If you take a wet rag and wipe it down, when you go to sand it, you will strip your paint off. Getting the paint wet makes it really much easier to remove. So make sure that you're using a dry rag. That's all there is to sanding your board. If you have any questions, feel free to email your teacher, or you can email me at orders@poppyseedprojects.com.